Well, while the government may be rethinking strategy on dealing with the Maoists, the fact is that on the ground, the stories of brutality do come from both sides, from the Naxals, of course, and even from security forces. Earlier this month, 8 tribals were killed, allegedly by security forces in a case that's just not got the same attention nor created the same outrage. Sudhir Ranjan Sen reports from Bastar.
An NIA team finally arrives in Jagdalpur to investigate Saturday's Maoist attack. But over 200 kilometers away, deeper inside Bastar, there's little progress in the investigation into what happened on the night of the 17th of May when 8 villagers were shot dead. It's not a case that got much attention. Punyam Sanki lost her only son in the shootout. Taram Chotu, barely 10 years old, was also shot in the firing. All of them shot at on the night of the 17th. The entire village had gathered for a festival to mark the beginning of the harvest season when security forces surrounded the village and allegedly fired indiscriminately.
वो साहब भीजते और गांव वाले हर साल मनाते आते हैं तो वो कर रहे थे तो अचानक इन लोग पहुंच गए तो देख के भाग रहे थे तो
डर के मारे
भाग रहे थे तब फिर फायर हो गया तो उसके बाद कुछ लोग मर गए कुछ लोग घायल वालों को बीजापुर ले आए उसके बाद फिर जगदलपुर ले गए थे उसके बाद फिर उस लाश को फिर जो मर गया वाला लाश को फिर यहाँ ला के पोस्टमार्टम करके फिर वो ट्रैक्टर से आधा रास्ता तक भिजवा दिए.
The violence didn't end there. According to villagers, the soldiers came back in the morning and picked up several villagers, including Himla Mangu, and even his savings of 3,000 rupees stashed away in his house. Mangu claims they beat him up, then sent him back to the village after 2 days, along with the villagers' bodies. The CRPF's claim is that when they reached the village, they were fired on, probably by Maoists, and so they retaliated. They do, however, accept that several villagers were killed. The villagers have been promised a compensation of 5 lakh rupees, but they are still to be paid.
Violence and death is not only caused by Maoists here in South Bastar. Security forces perhaps are equally responsible. What happened in Erasmeta about 15 days ago is a testimony to that. It is still not clear whether they fired back in retaliation after being fired at, or they fired on innocent villagers by mistake. But from the ground, what is very clear is the fear and the anger. With camera person Ashok Mahale and Rizwan Khan, Sudhir Ranjan Sen for NDTV.